Well, hello, ladies and gentlemen, and yes, your eyes are not deceiving you. Finally, it is here. Welcome to episode 30 of Shamblecraft. It's been a long time since we last saw each other, and that is because I have been on a short break. Those of you who follow me on Twitter will know that I went out there a couple of weeks ago and said I needed to take some time off for the sake of my own mental well-being, and I have done just that. I've taken a couple of weeks after a very hectic October and a very hectic most of November, but we are now finally back, and yeah, you know, back in action, good to go, and hopefully we won't have this long of a wait for an episode again anytime soon. But I did want to bring you all up to speed on what's been going on. So while I wander around my base here, talking about some of the improvements that's been done, I will also mention some of the updates that have been happening. So to begin with, in terms of base stuff, we've had some help from Mickness, making sure that our farm is now fully functioning, which it now is. As you can see here, it's now producing melons, you know, a lot quicker than it used to, and I am very happy with it. I'm very happy with how this farm has turned out. We can now make this into full melons, and it won't take up that much space in the farm here. So yeah, thank you very much, Mickness, for helping out with that. Now, in terms of more of the IRL updates, as I already said, I went on a mental health break, and my plan was originally to take a week off after the last episode that was finished during just after the Halloween season. But then, sadly, about 2 weeks ago, we had a local outbreak of COVID. I was placed in quarantine, along with about 15 of my colleagues and 130 of my students. Luckily, fortunately for me, my test came back negative, but I did have a flu at the same, well, a pretty nasty cold at the same time, so that left me out of action for a while. And this, combined with a bunch of other stuff happening, just completely knackered me mentally, meaning that I decided to extend my break a bit. But I am back just in time for, at the time of this recording, the 1 year anniversary of Shamblecraft. So hopefully you've catched the stream, which is later today, where we will be touching upon some pretty cool announcements. And I can, of course, tell you the announcement right now, because this won't be going up for at least a couple of more days. But basically, we now have merch. Yes, we now have merch. So on the screen right now, you should be seeing some of the stuff that will be for sale. And full credit for the art goes to the amazing Law Gibson, who helped out with the art. They can be found on Instagram, SpaceDorito49. They do commissions. You can also find them on Twitter. I am very happy with what they made. Absolutely chuffed with the art. And you can now get this, as you can probably tell on the screen right now, you can get this on a t-shirt, you can get it on a notebook, you can get it on a mug, all sorts of different things to choose from, and there will be more merch items added in the future. And yeah, thank you. I really mean it. Thank you very much. However, we must be moving on, and today we will actually be heading, well, this is the wrong way, we will actually be heading into the nether here, so we can get over to the event island, because over at the event island, which is basically where I left you last time, we had the Halloween district, but we also had space allocated for a Christmas district. Well, alrighty then, viewers, you join me here in the Christmas district, actually on top of what is soon going to be the finished Christmas tree. This is actually a community project that was started by NJ on stream a couple of days ago, and one that we hope to finish very soon. However, this is not what we're going to be working on right now, because for those of you who watched my stream on the 1 year anniversary stream, you will know that over here, I've put some torches. Well, that didn't go well, did it? Over here, I've put some torches. I'm just going to jump up since I'm clearly unable to fly. And this is because over here, I am going to be building a gingerbread house. That is going to be sort of straight across from the Christmas tree. And in the middle down here, we are going to be making a little snowball arena. So those are the two projects that I have lined up. I don't know if I'm going to be able to finish them today or even in this episode, but I am going to try at the very least. But before we can really get started on the whole gingerbread house, we really need to terraform this place, because if I jump into map mode, you can see that this is still very much a shambles. This section here needs to be completed. This section here needs to be taken care of, because right here, you can see here there's some gaps here, some uneven edges. We really need to fill this in and make it look good. Might consider removing that little bit there and use that dirt to fill in the blanks over here. So I think what I'm going to do is start with the terraforming. So yeah, let's jump into time-lapse mode and I'll catch you in a bit. Well, okay then, as you saw in that little time lapse there, ladies and gentlemen, we are now actually done with the terraforming. So with a bunch of help from the others here, thank you very much Mick and Jess who have been on here. Mick is not here right now, but he was not too long ago. So thank you very much Mick and Jess for helping out here. We now have terraformed this nice little area down here. It almost looks like a drained lake. And this is where we're going to be doing the little snowball arena. So what I was thinking, just to take you through the plans, is to build some walls, maybe a hidden tunnel, some stuff to make it like, okay, this is where we're going to be doing the snowball. And what I was thinking was maybe making some sort of fence or perimeter around it, and then have like a red line or a blue line or something go straight across to sort of signify that, like, okay, this is the, you know, this is the the halfway mark, this is where you have to stay on your half. And I'm going to have to come up with some sort of scoring system and some sort of rules. I was thinking that little gap over there would be a nice place to put like some rule boards and stuff. And then measure out where the halfway point is, and then just do blue wool or something. Do a red line in the back, like that's where you start. You run up. What I was thinking, and I'm going to have to ask Mick about this, how he can do it. What would be cool is if you had like a blue line in the middle here. And then you had some chests in the back. And you could say like 2v2, 2 chests, player 1, player 2. Put all your stuff in the chest. Start at the red line. And then someone starts the match. And then you have snowballs popping up from droppers. And then it's like, okay, you got to run, you got to grab the snowballs. And then you got to hit the other players. And I was thinking something like, okay, what if every player has 3 lives? So, for instance, let's say that you had Mick and Wolfie on that side, me and Jess on this side. Like, if I get hit 2 times, I have 1 life left, and Jess then dodges everything. She has 3 lives left, and it's first one to get the other team. So I'm going to have to do, use all of my 2 brain cells and see if I can come up with some rules for it. And, go to the wool farm, get some wool. Yeah, but that is a project for future Valley to deal with. Present Valley has to deal with this. So we have now terraformed a nice little flat piece of land. And this is where I'm thinking we're going to put the aforementioned gingerbread house. And the thing I'm mostly sort of not sure about is what palette we want to go for. The original thought was to do brown wool and brown concrete as a mix, but I need to figure out how to do the roof. We might have to do spruce stairs for the roof. I keep running down. And I was thinking mushroom stems for the corners, which is why I've been saving up all of these mushroom blocks. We don't only have 42 stems. So we're going to have to see if we can get some more. But I was thinking for like the corners of the gingerbread house, that's usually like icing sugar, we could do mushroom stems. And I was hoping maybe we could do some bits here and there on the roof and on the walls where we use different colours to sort of make it look like it's been decorated. So yeah, that is sort of the plan. I was also thinking that honey blocks could be something that could be usable. To make it look a bit special. But yeah, so those are the 2 projects in more detail. The gingerbread house is going to go here, and we are going to be doing the snowball arena down here. Honestly, I'm feeling right now more secure about what I want to do with the snowball arena, so I might do that first while I scratch my brain and try to figure out what to do with the gingerbread house. But first of all, regardless, we need more resources. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to head over to my base and get some empty shulker boxes. And then we can go to the wool farm and get some materials. So I will catch you over at the main island. Okay, so I should have some of these warped blocks, but I didn't have as much nether wart as I was hoping. Magma could work. Block of quartz could work. No. Bunch of Joe heads. Yeah, I think that is literally what we have here that we can use. Well, okay then, viewers, we've been to the wool farm and collected some wool, a bunch of red, blue, and black wool that I now have in a shulker box on me. And with that, we should have most of the things we need. So all we need to do now is to go to my base, and we can collect some birch, and that birch of course is going to be used to make the signs and to make the chests. Hello, Jess. Just basically gate crashing my recording segment there. Into the base we go. And we head downstairs into the storage system. And hopefully we have some birch here. There we go. Yeah, it's less than I thought, but it's good enough. Let's bring 2 stacks. That should be definitely enough. And when that is taken care of, we can head back. We did pick up, put that over there. Our good friend Newt was actually giving away blaze rods. He has a blaze farm that is clearly very productive. So he had, basically here, you could just grab a shulker box of blaze rods. So I've taken one. I'm going to put back an empty shulker box. So thank you very much, Newt. But yeah, with that taken care of, let's head back to the Christmas district. Okay then, so we have our shulker box of things. We've made a bunch of signs. We've made a bunch of chests. And I think we are just about ready to go. So the plan here is to use this wool to sort of mark off the different areas of the arena. And hopefully we can pull this off. The first thing we need to do is just basically measure out the middle. We can do that by just going there and seeing that is 69. Nice, 20. And over here is going to be 68.90, which is 30 exactly, which means 69.05 is where we want to be. 69.05, 69.06. I'm going to say, based on the shape of the arena, we're going to go with 05. So let's say, let's just remove the snow to begin with, because that is what we're going to be needing. There we go. This is going to be the line. So what we need to do now, settle on the colours. Are we going to... Oops. Are we going to do... That's not what I wanted to do, you plonker. Do we want to do a black line in the middle and red team, blue team? That could work. I think that could work, actually. Black line in the middle. Black perimeter around the edge. And blue team, red team. Yeah, you know what? I like that idea. So, in the darkness here on the Mushroom Island, I'm gonna get working on the Snowball Arena and cue the music. Well, okay then viewers, as you can see, we are pretty much done. A tiny bit of cleaning up here and there remains, but we pretty much have a finished little snowball arena here now. So what I'm going to do, just very quickly, gonna mend these bits that were not finished. Oops. And with that taken care of, I am gonna make sure that this looks okay. So there we go. So now we have, down here, we have the two halves. We have Team Red, we have Team Blue. The only thing that remains, I need to collect some snow for that, and that's why I haven't done it yet. We need to put up some walls and stuff here that people can hide behind. And basically, this is a once that is done, this is ready. So how does this work then? Well, there are two teams, Team Red and Team Blue. The rules are over here on the rule board. The rules are very simple. Each team has 2 players with no armor, etc. Like you put your armor in the chest. Each player starts with 32 snowballs, get them below. Each player has 3 lives. When all lives are used, you're out. When both players are on a team, are out, the others get a point, and the first team to 3 points wins the game. And if you exit the boundaries of the arena, you are out. And what are the boundaries, you ask? Well, these. So here, you cannot jump outside. These are 2 blocks high. You cannot hide up here. This is basically, the black areas are off limits. That is basically the middle line. You can't cross that line. So you can go over here. You can stand here and throw your snowball. But you have to stay on your half. So blue's half and the red's half. We have some seating up here because we have the sit down mod here, so you can right click on stairs and you can sit like this. You can sit here in the stands and cheer for your favourite team. And so just don't throw your snowballs and you win. Well, technically you can just hold on to your snowballs and hide and wait for the other team to run out, but I mean that's going to be very boring. So yeah, I think this is going to be really fun. Hopefully maybe we can do a test of this on the next stream if I can finish it by then. I just need to get some snow blocks so we can put some I'm completely blanking on the name, but walls and stuff, things that you can hide behind, that sort of thing, to make it a bit more of a challenge. So yeah, so that is right next to the Christmas tree here. I'm going to grab a screenshot from over here where you can see the snowball arena with the not yet finished Christmas tree in the background. We have our snowball arena with the Christmas tree in the background. So that is very cool. But I think with that taken care of, we need to actually get the last few bits remaining so we can finish this arena 100%. And then it will be ready for playtesting either in the next episode or on a stream. And there you have it. The last few bits are in. The chest below me, if I can reach it. I can't, but I can jump down. It's now full of snowballs. You can see I also have some spare snowballs here. I'm just going to leave them here in... Well, you don't get my pickaxe. I'm going to leave them there. And with that, the arena is actually ready to be used. We have stands, we have some walls and obstacles is the word I've been looking for all day. Obstacles. And yeah, this is pretty much good to go. It is now ready to be played on. So hopefully this is something that we can have a look at in a future episode or on our live stream. Hopefully both. But yeah, that is... pretty much it. We have the plot ready for our gingerbread house, but that is just something that is going to have to wait until next time, because that is, sadly, ladies and gentlemen, all I have time for in this episode right here. Thank you very, very much for tuning in. I'm very, very sorry it's been such a long break between episode 29 and 30. Hopefully there won't be this long of a break until episode 31. That should hopefully be with you a lot quicker than episode 30. But for now, thank you very, very much for watching. If you think this server looks like something you would like to play on, the links to the Discord and the Patreon and everything are in the description. And also don't forget, we now have merch, so if you want to show up for your Shamblecraft pride, you can get merch at merch.shamblecraft.net, link in the description. And as I said, these are being sold at pretty much no profit because we want this to be a nice little thing for the community to get. So if you want a Shamblecraft t-shirt, head over to merch.shamblecraft.net. And these are also, as I said in the beginning, included with the Patreon tiers. So if you want to support the server, I really, really appreciate it. But that's enough of a plug from me. Let's throw in a like and subscribe just for the heck of it. There you go. But yeah, that is pretty much it. Thank you very, very much for watching, everyone. And I will catch you in the next episode. Bye!